In the fall of 2025, Donald Trump raises his voice once again. But this time he wasn't addressing Americans, he was speaking to Europe.
Europe is in serious trouble. Illegal aliens are pouring into Europe.
As the continent braces for European elections that could reshape its migration policies, Trump's statements seem part of a campaign speech that goes beyond Washington to shake Europe itself. Along the shores of the Mediterranean, Europe's coasts continue to claim hundreds of lives, turning the sea into a silent graveyard.
أنا عندي ولد مفقود له 3 سنين، كان ابني رايح على مسافر بالباخرة الموت وغرقت الباخرة.
فقدنا نحن أكثر من 400 ضحية على مدى 3-4 سنين نتيجة ناس عم تقبض مصاري وتتاجر فيهم.
While mothers searched for their missing children, Europe was weaving a web of agreements to keep migrants beyond its borders.
Contre l'immigration illégale.
We now work a lot with countries of origin to have agreements.
The European Union is building a wall around the Mediterranean, paying them to prevent people from leaving and coming to Europe.
Deals stretching from Tangier to Beirut.
The European Union, led by Ursula von der Leyen, has entered into agreements with several North African countries, Egypt being one of them, Algeria, Morocco, and a few others. And in those agreements, they provide funding for the countries for development and other purposes.
And the impact of these deals didn't stop at the Mediterranean. In countries like Lebanon, Tunisia, and Egypt, migration has become an existential question between European-funded security and increasingly fragile economies. According to data from the European border agency Frontex, attempts to cross into Europe have declined this year by 21% and by 52% compared to 2023. A decline the European Commission has hailed as a field success. A country like Lebanon has rapidly become part of Europe's border apparatus.
ليش وقفت فجأة؟ أكثر من هيك، لما إجا رئيس قبرص وقال له للرئيس ميقاتي في مليارين بمؤتمر المانحين ببروكسل بدهم يعطوهم للبنان.
But what Europeans describe as cooperation, others see as the silent transfer of Europe's borders southward.
The European Union is blackmailing Lebanon to keep people there, paying them to prevent people from leaving and coming to Europe.
لبنان يستقبل يعني أفواج كبيرة من اللاجئين، خصوصا اللاجئين السوريين والفلسطينيين، وهذه الدولة الهشة منحوه أموال طائلة تقدر بمليارات اليورو من أجل أن يمنع أمواج الهجرة السرية الآتية عن طريق البوابة السودانية من الوصول إلى الفضاء الأوروبي، وقد لعب دور الدركي لحماية الحدود الأوروبية.
As many as 6,000.
The result: southern states now act as Europe's border police, a policy widely criticized by human rights groups.
هناك انتقادات واضحة لأن الجمعيات الحقوقية عندها أجندتها، عندها يعني إرثها الحقوقي والثقافي، وهي تعتقد أن المس بأي مهاجر بأي مواطن هو مس بحقوق الإنسان، وتحاول أن تدافع عنه إلى يعني آخر رمق. يعني طبيعي أن يكون هناك انتقادات وخلافات من بين الوسط الحقوقي الجمعوي وسياسة الدولة.
From Paris to Berlin, the tone has shifted. From welcome refugees to you shall not cross the sea again.
Ces gens dont on ne veut plus.
Behind this transformation lies political and economic pressure and looming elections that are reshaping Europe's identity and its borders alike.
très grande partie de ces secteurs souhaitent que l'on parle d'immigration.
Wir wollen ebenfalls keine illegale Migration mehr in unserem Land haben.
Working all together to defend our border.
Parties are promising to shut the doors, and those are the ones who are gaining votes.
كل الأحزاب التي لعبت هذه الورقة سواء في فرنسا مع مارين لوبين وإيريك زيمور اليمين المتطرف القومي الشعبوي، أو حزب البديل في ألمانيا، أو الأحزاب المتطرفة في إيطاليا، تحظى بنجاح كبير في صناديق الاقتراح، تحظى بشعبية كبيرة.
Some experts say Europe today is embracing a version of Trump's migration policy, a strategy built on psychological deterrence, aimed at stopping migrants from even thinking of reaching its borders and deporting those who manage to cross.
You know, I think the EU leaders, I mean, the country leaders are adopting a combination of policies so that they self-deport. And we're seeing this in the U.S. too. They want to create a fear among immigrant communities that they go home on their own.
Frontex says irregular migration dropped by 20% this year, a decline many attribute to tougher new measures that are expected to grow even stricter as Europe's right wing rises.
عندما يطلق دونالد ترامب ونائبه جيدي فانس مثل هذه التصريحات بخصوص الهجرة في أوروبا، فهو يريد أن يبعث برسائل داعمة على المستوى الرأي العام الأوروبي لهذه القوى اليمينية المتطرفة لكي يساعدها للوصول إلى السلطة في الانتخابات المقبلة.
Between walls being built and boats sinking, the sea continues to claim hundreds of lives.
ما حدا يجرب استعمال المراكب لأنه ابني راح هيك ما بنعرف عنه شيء.
And as the walls rise and the waves grow higher, migration remains a mirror, reflecting the face of two continents: fear, politics, and a relentless search for safe haven.